Timeless tales where stories come to life. Chapter 1. The Silent Sentinel. Amidst the chaos of World War II, where battles raged and nations fought for their very survival, there existed a silent guardian. Sergeant William Billy Hughes was a man of few words, but deadly accuracy. He was known as the Silent Sentinel among his comrades, a title he earned through countless covert missions deep behind enemy lines. In the spring of 1944, deep within the Ardennes forest, Billy lay hidden in his concealed sniping position. The Battle of the Bulge had thrust him into this treacherous landscape where the lines between friend and foe blurred into an icy, mist-covered abyss. His trusty Springfield M1903 rifle lay nestled in his arms, a cold extension of his own body. With a steady hand and unwavering focus, Billy squeezed the trigger. A single shot echoed through the forest as the enemy officer fell, his lifeless body sinking into the snow. Chapter 2. Behind Enemy Lines. Billy's mission was far from over. His spotter, Corporal Joe Walker, signaled for him to move as they embarked on a perilous journey deeper into enemy territory. Their objective? To eliminate a high-ranking German officer responsible for coordinating the panzer divisions in the region. It was a mission of utmost importance, one that could tip the scales of the entire war. As they crept through the enemy-infested forest, every step was a dance with death. The bitter cold gnawed at them, but Billy's heart burned with determination. Hours turned into days as they tracked their target. They witnessed atrocities committed by the enemy, fueling their resolve to complete the mission. Finally, their patience paid off. From their concealed vantage point, they spotted the target in a heavily guarded bunker. With expert precision, Billy took the shot, eliminating the officer and sending shockwaves through the enemy ranks. Chapter 3. The Escape. Their mission complete, Billy and Joe knew they had little time to escape before the enemy descended upon them. They retreated deeper into the forest, pursued by relentless German soldiers. The forest became their battleground, every tree, every rock, offering both cover and danger. In a desperate gamble, they set a series of explosive traps, slowing down their pursuers. With each passing day, they inched closer to Allied lines, surviving on Maya rations and their unwavering determination. As they neared safety, their hearts raced with the anticipation of returning to friendly territory. Chapter 4. The Silent Legacy. Billy and Joe returned as heroes. Their actions behind enemy lines known only to a select few. The war raged on, but their mission had shifted the balance, providing the Allies with a crucial advantage. The Silent Sentinel faded into the annals of history, but the legend lived on. In the hallowed halls of military academies and whispered tales among soldiers, Billy Hughes remained a symbol of unwavering dedication and deadly accuracy. In the end, Billy's story was not just one of a war hero sniper, but a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who risked it all in the name of freedom. The Silent Sentinel had left his mark on history, a silent but unforgettable legacy of courage and sacrifice. Chapter 5. Return to the front lines. Billy and Joe's return to Allied lines was met with jubilation. They had accomplished the near impossible, and the Allied command recognized their contribution to the war effort. However, as the celebrations waned and the wounds of war healed, the call of duty once again beckoned. The duo found themselves back on the front lines, their expertise in covert operations and sharpshooting in high demand. As the war marched on, they took on new missions, each one more daring than the last. In one harrowing assignment, they were tasked with infiltrating a German outpost on the French coastline. The objective was to gather crucial intelligence about the enemy's defenses in preparation for the D-Day invasion. Chapter 6. The Longest Day. June 6, 1944, marked the beginning of Operation Overlord, the largest amphibious assault in history. Billy and Joe, behind enemy lines, watched the Allied armada as it approached the Normandy coast. Their mission was to relay the enemy's response and, if possible, disrupt their communications. As the first waves of Allied soldiers stormed the beaches, Billy and Joe moved stealthily through the German outpost. They sabotaged radio equipment, cut communication lines, and created confusion in the enemy ranks. Chapter 7. The Price of Victory. In the chaos of battle, Billy's luck finally ran out. A German sniper, every bit as skilled as Billy himself, spotted him and fired. The bullet struck Billy in the shoulder, sending searing pain through his body. Joe reacted swiftly, returning fire and neutralizing the threat. With gritted teeth, he tended to Billy's wound and dragged him to safety. For weeks, Billy recuperated in a makeshift field hospital. The pain was excruciating, but his determination to return to the fight never wavered. He trained himself to shoot with his offhand, knowing that he might never regain full use of his injured arm. Chapter 8. The Road to Victory. As the war in Europe raged on, Billy and Joe continued their missions, playing a vital role in dismantling the German war machine. They liberated occupied towns, gathered intelligence, and disrupted supply lines. Their journey took them from the beaches of Normandy to the heart of Germany itself. They witnessed the horrors of concentration camps and the devastation wrought by war. Through it all, their bond as brothers in arms grew stronger. Chapter 9. The Final Showdown. As Allied forces closed in on Berlin in the spring of 1945, Billy and Joe received their most dangerous mission yet. They were to infiltrate the heart of the crumbling Third Reich, locate high-ranking Nazi officials, and gather evidence of their war crimes. Amidst the ruins of Berlin, they discovered evidence of unspeakable atrocities. They bore witness to the madness of Hitler's final days, the fanatical resistance of die-hard Nazis, and the liberation of a city scarred by war. Chapter 10. The Silent Victory. With the war in Europe officially over, Billy and Joe returned home as decorated heroes. They had endured unimaginable hardships, faced death countless times, and had played a pivotal role in the defeat of Nazi Germany. Their story, the legend of the Silent Sentinel and his spotter, lived on in the hearts and minds of those who had served alongside them. They embodied the spirit of resilience, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication that defined their generation. As the years passed, Billy and Joe found solace in the peace that had been hard fought. They never spoke of the horrors they had witnessed, but the memory of their actions remained etched in the annals of history. And so, the Silent Sentinel and his spotter faded into obscurity, their deeds known only to a few. But in the quiet moments of reflection, when the world paused to remember the heroes of World War II, their story was retold, a testament to the silent warriors who had shaped the course of history.